What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bloodborne. We're here with Playboy Cardi, ready to kill some more vampires, because you know me, King Vamp. So this episode we have to take on this bitch-ass boss up ahead. Every time I do a Bloodborne run, it's this boss that gives me the most trouble, but at least this time I have some fire paper, so I should be able to rip through it. And also before the next episode, I think I might do something else in between just so I'm not all Bloodborne at once, but I am really enjoying playing this game as a series. I really like just talking about it and whatever, so I don't think that this gate can still be open. Yeah. I thought if you kill the blood-starved beast, you can get through there, but maybe not. So I might just have to farm some echoes or souls, which obviously I'll cut out because that's boring as fuck. They're adding also, today when I'm recording this, they announced that Lies of P is coming to PlayStation Plus as like the free monthly game, along with DayZ and I can't remember what the other game was, but like DayZ, I haven't thought about that game in 10 years. Like I don't know who's still playing DayZ, but I mean, whatever. But like Lies of P, I tried really hard to like that game, and granted I just played the demo, but like there's something about Souls games that like I don't want to play them unless they're made by FromSoft. Like Hollow Knight, I'm not a fan of Hollow Knight. Even though that's not really a Souls like, which is like another thing. Like fucking I don't know, I'm just yapping, but. I don't know. I'm gonna try out Lies of P again because it's free and it's better than paying for it. So I mean I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video on that just to give like my initial thoughts. But yeah. How much? I know the thing is like 10,000. Damn, I have a lot of echoes. I should be able to get it. Alright, come on, let me be a consumer. Okay. What I will say about this boss is it has an amazing design. It's really like kind of creepy. You see, like, how is it even a parry? He was completely done attacking. Fine by me. I don't need to go this way. The boss after this one gives a good bit of trouble as well. But that boss I would say is actually more fun than this one. Okay, I can go this way, I think. Oh yeah, you have a flamethrower, right? That's another, like, you can get that flamethrower. But one, I don't know where, and two, it's I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen personally a build of someone using that, but bitch. I actually like the look of this area, this like creepy hallway. Or it's an alleyway, not fucking hallway. Why does he sound like that? Oh. I can't fucking see. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Oh shit. I'm scared of the guy with the gun. This game is like very concise. Like, I was just looking at that guy's sickle. Like, you can't get that weapon. There's like a set few weapons that you can pick up, and none of them are like random drops. Like, you have to find or buy or whatever all of them. So I honestly kind of like less weapons means more like creativity, or like they make sure each weapon is pretty good. Even though like you can, one of the areas or one of the enemies up to the boss area has like a cool scythe. And there's only one scythe you get in the game, and it's a New Game Plus weapon, so I personally have never used it. Ah, shit. Shortcut number 1. I think I go this way. Yeah. Excuse me. And then I think this is right, the shortcut, yeah. So now this takes us right back to the original bonfire, which is nice. Sorry, I just don't have the effort to like. Oh! Oh! Oh fuck, that hurt. No. I'm out of here. Sorry. Alright, so now here is the big bad boss. These guys with their sticks that actually hurt really bad. God, I'm so ugly. Also, it goes without saying being a game called Bloodborne, but I like that the blood stays on you. Right. Like, what even are you? There's like... put on the fire paper. There is like a method to this where like I think you like hit one arm and then you hit the other arm, you hit the leg. But I'm never able to pull it off, so I usually just swing. Oh. Oh, I did it. Okay. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. Some of her attacks are insane. I'm surprised that didn't one-shot me. Oh. Not today, bitch. Oh my god, I did it again? Okay, don't get too egotistical now. Careful. Let's first try. Do a cool emote. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Fuck yeah. I like that I first tried every boss that's harder than the Bloodstarved Beast, and still he took longer.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
So that's a pretty important cutscene. That guy in the wheelchair who is Master Willem, he, and again, this could be wrong. I believe he's the head of the Insight Church.
And I actually was wrong. Straight from the Bloodborne wiki, it says Master Willem was the head of the Bergenworth College, a highly prestigious school of knowledge, and zealously pursued the truth and the idea of elevating the mind to the plane of gods through insight.
And insight is like non-metaphorical eyes in your head, and then like we'll see him later on, and I can explain it better. But it's all about like ascending to like ascending beyond. It's very like Cthulhu, like H.P. Lovecraft and stuff. But shit gets really freaky. There's a big turning point after the part where we meet Master Willem, where it all makes like a lot more sense. But it's really cool, like concept of story. I have 9 inside. I could get a cool outfit. Let's try this on. I guess I'll just keep it on since I bought it, but
Welcome. Very well.
okay. Damn, only 3 levels from that? It's like when you play Elden Ring, and it's like when you get to the later bosses, you have like 250,000 blood echoes, but it's like 2 levels. Oh no, what are they in Elden Ring? Runes. Oh no, not here. Fucking never want to be here again. I'm gonna go to the Hemwick Charnel Lane area, because that is a much quicker area. But I mean, by short, I mean this boss is it's hardly a boss. They don't really attack. Also, all these things, they will come into play much later. Okay. Let's go this way. This area, just getting to Hemwick is honestly much more annoying than the area itself. So dog. Never mind, this shit's not gonna be hard. I'm strong as fuck. Let me through, let me through, let me through. Who puts spikes in these dogs? Like, it's kind of fucked up. There's, crow sound, stock sound. Yeah, this area also reminds me of the windmill area in Elden Ring. What I like about From Software is that they reuse a lot of story parts, or not reuse. They I'll say reuse for what I'm trying to say. They reuse story parts and like areas and weapons. But in my opinion, it's only because they like get better at it. It's like Dark Souls 1 is the rough draft, and then as they go on, they try to perfect the story that they're trying to tell while also doing it different. Which I really appreciate, because as someone who likes to write stories and think of stories, I sometimes get too caught up and like end up doing too much. Oh my god, can you stop? I end up kind of doing too much, motherfucker. And things kind of get too wacky, so like, I don't know, I'm always just inspired by them that like, you can do something again, but you just like don't copy the whole story, you know, like you can reuse little bits and pieces if you make a change to it. Like, you don't want to have two characters that have the same name, or two like major story plot elements be exactly the same. I guess there's just a difference between being inspired and reusing assets. This game's almost nostalgic to me at this point. I like, at the time of my life when I played this game, and I don't want to trauma dump, but at the time I was playing this game, like, this is just what I did. Like, I really was not liking school. Like, I didn't have too many friends or whatever at the time. But there's also like a slight positive to that like, I started to really find out like what I liked. Like, but before I don't want to say before I started these games. Like, before I started reading more stories and like watching more shows and paying attention to more stories and games, the more I found out that like, I really like storytelling, especially from Berserk, which I made a reference to in the last video. Berserk is one of the most inspirational pieces of media to me, like, ever. the two biggest inspirations to me were one, Red Dead Redemption 2. I remember playing that game right during quarantine. You know, prime no showering. I stank when I was playing that game probably because it's just it's just a rough couple 2 weeks. You know, I remember playing that and getting to the ending and crying and being like, "Damn!" Like, video games can be more than just like fun. There's like stuff to it. And then that's a game that kind of got me interested in acting. I was like, you can like basically play pretend as a job, which obviously I know it's more than that now, but at the time I was like, damn, that's really inspiring to me that like people can put so much life to characters. And I get in my head sometimes about art like not mattering. Like, oh, you know, I like because I like writing fantasy sometimes. I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but really it does. Because after people come home from work, what are they doing? Like, or after all their responsibilities are done, what are they doing? They're probably going on some form of entertainment, which is exactly what storytelling can be. It can be entertainment, but there's also more to that than meets the eye. Like, you can if you're writing a story about fantasy, the characters can have deep things that can relate to real life. And that's kind of what Berserk does. It's like a very dark philosophy that if you take away the fantasy elements and make it a non-fantasy story, those story beats can still hit very hard because it's more than just characters. And some people don't get that. Like I have like friends or family or whoever that like just watch TV or just read just to entertain themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, no one's better than one another for reading things for more than that. But when I'm reading, listening to music, playing a game, I'm like doing it for all of the artistic stuff that it offers. Like, for music, it's more than the beats and the flows. It's like, what are they saying? What's the message? What's the point? There's just my thought of the day by AJ. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, the TLDR is that this game is inspirational to me. But like literally during the time that I was playing these games for the first time, I like that's all I played because I was just kind of lost, and this game just let me get away for a bit. So, anyway, here's a boss. So that's not the boss. This is just a regular enemy that are actually pretty strong if they attack you. But most of the time they... Oh, maybe they're not that strong. Most of the time they don't even attack me, so... So basically, you just have to look around. Find this barnacle bitch. Or are those eyeballs? I think those are eyeballs. So yeah. This is the entire boss. It's really stupid, but... And they sometimes attack me too. I actually died playing this boss for the first time. My last playthrough, like, and it kind of pissed me off because I was like, how did I even die to this? But they have attacks where they like throw these like orbs at you and it makes you stay still, or it like makes you trapped, and then they come at you and like scoop out your eyeballs. Just like, I don't know, kind of fucked up, but I always try to make this jump and I can never do it. Alright, witch, where are you? It's just like, who designed this boss to be this stupid? It's not even fun, really. Okay. Okay. That's really fucking annoying. Here you are. Oh no, you're the clone. There spawns two of them, so this one's health bar isn't down yet, so. So, boss fight's not over. Bro, can the other one please show up? I don't know if there's like a trick to this either. I've always just kind of ran around. Ooh. Ooh. See, they can kick my ass. That can fuck you up. And that. 8 playthroughs of this game and they attack for the first time on the 9th run. And there the other one is getting their health back. No! No! Oh, you actually helped me out of that. Okay. See, like, what happened? Like, why is this boss giving me so much trouble? Okay. Oh my god. Yippee! Fwah! Alright. And then you go down here for special stuff. Rune Workshop. Damn, you give me enough. You give me as much as Vicar Amelia. Can't complain. It's a much easier boss, but
Very well.
2 levels. Okay. Alright. I can upgrade my weapon, but then I can also do the blood gem stuff. Oh, I can upgrade it twice. Nice. Yeah. This is the only blood gem I have. Wow. 24 to 25. Okay. X-Files held to 1. Moonrune, yeah. Alright, well thank you all so much for watching. It's a little bit on the shorter side this episode, but I think it's much more concise and a lot more focused than the last episode, because I was running around trying to figure out what to do, so yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that YouTuber gibberish, and yeah, see you next time.